Then we have Luan Luiz Lacerda taking on Cody Stamann. This is a fight where I was shocked by the odds.
Yeah.
But we got Cody Stamann. He's 20-5 overall, 2-3 in his last 5. He's coming off the KO win over Eddie Wineland. Keep in mind, Eddie Wineland's like 49 years old. Luan Lacerda is 12-1, 5-0 in his last 5, with his only loss being in all the way back into 2014. Luan Lacerda is another slick grappler. He can strike as well. He comes forward. He is reckless, right? He will just bomb away, throw kicks, no real rhyme or reason, but he does have a ton of power. Then if he can get the cage, he's going to work for leg trips, singles, takedowns, things like that. And then on the ground, he can be a savage. Cody Stamann, this dude's well-rounded. He wrestled in middle school, high school. He wrestled in college. He started boxing at 16 years old. He's a technical striker. He can have a nice pace. Doesn't have a ton of power, but he's also a very good wrestler. And yeah, he knocked out Eddie Wineland, but I'm not going to say there's power there. Yeah. I broke this down before the odds. I thought Luan Lacerda was going to win this fight. I picked him to win. My notes actually said Cody Stamann if he's an underdog. Like in my notes here, I have like a bet column where I put notes on bets. Then this is the number. He's almost a 4-1 favorite here, and I get it. He can wrestle, but he is the much less dangerous fighter in this matchup. And even the wrestling doesn't keep him out of the woods because Lacerda's nasty on the ground. So 100%, I am not touching Cody Stamann. I'm leaving alone. Luan Lacerda is still going to be my pick. The odds scare me because I feel like I'm missing something. And what am I missing?
Well, I was actually going to ask if you changed your mind after seeing the odds, but I guess not. But they definitely are giving you some pause, it seems. Well, I feel like it's a similar situation to the fight we were just talking about, where you were saying with Tony Gravely, he's not the type of guy to get submitted when he's in a dominant position, shoulder or elbows in tight. Nothing from the guard is going to surprise him. I feel like Cody Stamann's that same kind of guy, right? He's not going to get submitted while the other guy's on bottom. And if you look at his submission loss to Saeed Nurmagomedov, that was a ninja choke after he was on a single leg. Same thing happened to Saeed Yakub Kakramanov.
Who was pounding on him and then got caught. Yeah,
Nurmagomedov is slick with that. So I give him a pass there. And then against Aljamain Sterling, the human handbag, he took his back like he is one to do, chokes him out with a rear naked choke, but that wasn't a situation where Cody Stamann's in a dominant position and then loses. So I think that Cody Stamann grinds this guy out. I think that he takes him down. I think that he wins minutes just staying on top, body, head, staying busy. I don't think he's going to do anything to wow you. I think Eddie Wineland, a gust of wind will knock Eddie Wineland out nowadays. Sure. But I think that Cody Stamann probably goes on to win this fight. But like you said, odds are crazy. Who would lay minus 400 on Cody Stamann? I hope nobody. If you are in the chat, D-Gen, don't do that.
And what's crazy about that is it grew. Like the line got worse. It wasn't 375. It's worked its way to 375. So people are throwing money at it. And we have another fight on the card we'll talk about like that. But it almost feels like the Sajar Eubanks-Priscilla Kuchera fight last week, where it's like, honestly, that should be a close fight. How the hell did one of them end up being a massive favorite and continuing to be a massive favorite? It's continuing to move that direction, as is Cody Stamann's line. I think people are just parlaying him, and I have no idea why. But anyway, you and I don't know if I showed these stats already. Yeah, I did. You and I are on opposite sides of the pick here, but you don't agree with these odds either. What would you cap this as? Minus 120 or more?
I don't know enough about Luan Lacerda to say that Cody Stamann's going to be only minus 120. I think minus 200 makes sense, but nearly minus 400 is egregious.
100
egregious. That's crazy.
100% agree with you there. So no bets. The pick for me is Luan. The pick for Kunith is Cody. You touching DraftKings? I think Luan's a great underdog at $7,000, especially for a tournament play, because he is live on his feet. He bombs away, and he's live on the ground if he can get it there. But Cody's going to be the better wrestler.
I'm from the Northeast, and I heard you say this last time out. I say tournament.
You say tournament, and you're from the Northeast?
And I know it's wrong, but I say tournament. But also my pronunciation, sometimes it's like White House correspondent, other times it's Brendan Schaub. Like there's no in between. It's kind of a mess. But I think that the better DraftKings play here is definitely Lacerda with his win condition. Cody Stamann could easily go out there, win a decision, score less than 80 points. 15 fights that not even close to cutting it. And I don't think he's a safe enough play to be in your cash games either. I'm not on Cody Stamann this week.
Not for DraftKings. Yeah, sure. So I completely agree with you. Not $9,200. So premium members, we rank every single fighter by salary, right? Here's the 9,000 group, the 8, whatever it is, right? There's groups. Cody Stamann is at the bottom of the 8,900 to whatever salary group, at the bottom of it, because there are other fighters in that price category that are much more likely to win that fight. So the odds baffle me here. And then there's one more fight where that same thing's happening. If you're not a premium member, WeWantPicks.com, it's only $10 a month. Just click become a member at the top. You will immediately unlock everything, including a full-blown DraftKings optimizer.